Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened. I think something hit something. I don't know. My mouse is kind of down here. It's a wireless one. I think I might have exited out. I really don't know. Well, no, I didn't exit out because it just ended the broadcast. It just said broadcast over or whatever. And I still was in the normal Hangout screen. So I don't know what the hell was up with that. All right, well, here we go. 1.5 up and running. I I put a 0 at the end, so it's like 0.1, 1.5. All right, so let's see if we got a chat going on this one. What a knucklehead I can be. All right, so sorry about that, guys. I just want to. I just want to make sure that I got posted. So I'm a knucklehead. Eh. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm gonna share this to Stink Paranormal Chat. I hate it when people spam, and I'm spamming right now. What a hypocrite. Hypocriter. All right, so what apps do I have besides Appy Droid? That is a very good question, and I will be glad to answer that for you right about. Actually, nobody's viewing, so I guess we'll wait till viewers pop in. All right, there we go. So now at least back up and live. Going back, so all right, cool. Well, I think I will have a couple drags off a cigarette while I wait for people to join back, or at least one other person join back. Okay, so once a couple more people come back in, I'll let you guys know what apps do we have. I really apologize for the like 4 viewers I had or whatever. It's so unprofessional. All right, cool. Hey, thanks for sharing it, dude. I'm just gonna edit that last one. I don't even know if it's up. It's not up yet. I don't know what's going on. Oh, can I edit? Yeah. No. All right, cool. Yeah, I shared it too. So yeah, I'm not stressing that it happened. I don't know what the heck. I would like to know exactly what happened. Maybe I can watch on the video and get a clue to what happened. Yeah, because I didn't exit out of the Hangout. That would have killed it, but I was still in the Hangout. It just said broadcast finished or whatever, and it said I was off air. So I'm guessing I had maybe the mouse button or the mouse tab or whatever on the Hangouts because I was on the Hangout, and I must there must just be like, oh yeah, it's a big old red button right there. Yeah, I must have just accidentally hit that with the mouse. All right, well, that's Lesson learned. They should not have a big freaking red button right there. They should like put a guard over it or something. So you have to click it twice. Click it once to open the guard. All right, so here I'm gonna tell you guys what other apps I have. If BlueStacks didn't just die on me. Yeah, I gotta restart BlueStacks real quick. Just take a second. I know off the top of my head, I have the Mark Colston Ghost Box, which is basically the free version. Like it's similar to EchoVox. Steve, I guess, likes it. I guess Steve has been in contact with Mark. What else do I have? I have the Appy Droid 2. That's right. Forgot about that. And I have the Black Fox as well. And then I have like ghetto ones I don't even want to use, but I want to experiment with the Black Fox, the Mark Colston Ghost Box, and the Appy Droid version 2. So yeah, let me go to chat and see what you guys have. Oh, maybe I did set a time limit. Oh, that's damn, I didn't even think of that. I thought I just left everything. Yeah, it's a good that's actually a really good point hidden. I might have done that. I mean UCI. Oh yeah, no, because yeah, you have to actually add an end time. Okay, so that no, you know what it was? UCI is I think I was on the like the Google Hangouts box window, and it has a big stinking stop broadcast button, and I think the mouse fell or something fell, and it just got clicked and just accidentally stopped. So yeah, I'm not even gonna bring up the Hangouts box. That will stop that from happening. So yeah, did you guys hear what apps I have? I can go over them again real quick. Yeah, I have here, let's just go over the apps again. You guys can pick, don't matter to me. I got the Appy Droid 2, the second version. I got the Mark Colston Ghost Box. I got Black Fox 666. I decided to get that instead of EchoVox. EchoVox is $30, and I really didn't want to spend $30. This one was $6 or whatever. And I have the Para Ghost Box. I don't even remember downloading this one, so I'm not sure what that is. What do you guys? I'm thinking either the Mark Colston Ghost Box or the Black Fox. What do you guys think out of those two? Yeah, hidden it did. I think it's just on the initial, because I actually waited to turn on my live events. That was like one of the last things I waited. I turned it on like a month or two ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to do another cell phone confirmation or text message confirmation number. Like when you do that to enable the other options for your channel. Ah, I gotta lean back a little. Legs been crossed for a while. Let my knees stretch. Bring the microphone over. All right, so Black Fox. All right, sweet. Yeah, let's try the Black Fox. I actually haven't tried it in a documented session. I've only tested it out for. Oh, you don't own a cell phone? Oh crap! There's got to be some other way you can do that. Maybe through email? I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, I didn't even think of that, man. I guess I'm just assumed that you had one. Dang, there's got to be some way around that. All right, well, here, let's fire up the Black Box. Get that going. I haven't used it much. But in fact, I've only used it once for like a short session. And it's loading, I think. I think it takes a minute to load. Yeah, I thought about getting the EchoVox. A lot of people claim it works. I don't claim any of these work. I think a lot of it depends on the interaction, the person that's doing the interaction, you know, because I mean, I've seen people save responses for a bunch of different, some of the boxes you can't even hear, like with the Echo Box too, and with this black box. I don't know what's going on. Why isn't this loading? Yeah, I gotta try to redo it. Yeah, the Echo Box and the black box, they have a lot of reverb, but I don't know, the black box, just because it's cheaper, it seems more interesting to me, I think. And I think it uses the Bible for its word bank, which is kind of interesting. All right, come on, work. It worked the very first time I ever tried it. Maybe it just took a long time to load up and I didn't realize it the first time I played around it. Let's see, what else could I talk about? Well, future plans. I'm going to continue doing my normal videos, but I'm going to be doing less, I guess, maybe. I don't know. We'll just see how I work this in. I would like to try to do this possibly daily. I don't know what's going on with this freaking app, man. Yeah, this app doesn't seem to be working. Bashed the crap out of my elbow today at work. Feels like all arthritic right now because of it. That was a stinger. All right, well, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to waste a bunch of time trying to wait for this to load up. So let's see what this other one. This is the Mark Colston Ghost Box instead. Is there anybody here with me? We're going to try this device for a minute or two. I really know nothing about this app. I've never played with this app. Channel mix? How do you turn on the channel mix? All right, here, let's just roll with it. I don't know. So my friends, if you're here with me, we're going to try to use this device now. Another application. I don't like this. I don't like this one. Right off the bat, just something about it. I'm going to try to get that black box to work. I don't know why it's not working. I played with it just, one time. I think like a week or two ago. Just to see what it sounded like. I'm going to let it load. All right, here we go. Oh, God. So I have to click on something? I don't get it. It's just sitting on the pentagram. Like it's frozen. The pentagram logo. All right, I'm going to see what this Paraghost box is. I'm not sure what this. I don't even remember downloading Paraghost box. Yeah, Paraghost box. Never used this one before. Oh, this. I think this is like a Ovilus. All right, guys, bear with me. What the hell? I don't know why that black box isn't working. I guess we could try an SP7 session. I haven't used SP7 in a while. It's like really what I got all into it. All right, I'm going to try, while I'm setting up this SP7, because I got to throw the battery back in, I'm going to try to get that black box running. It's just stuck on this black screen with the red pentagram logo. It's just sitting there. I'm not sure what's up with that. So instead, we'll just hook up the SB7. So I'm going to sweep at 200 milliseconds in reverse FM. All right, guys, we haven't used this in a while. This is how I first tried to start communicating with you. If you're here with me, you can try to use this device as well. Let me know if you're here with me. Give me a response. Can you tell me your name? Is that possible, please? Yeah. I'd like to know if you're here with me. It felt like you gotta be here with me now. I don't know. Maybe not so much now. This is the opportunity to tell me your name. Can you tell me your name, please? Is there anybody here with me? Is this working? Use this device as well. Wow. All right, guys, come on. Let's try to communicate here. Are you here with me? Can you let me know, please? I'm going to turn this device on. Hopefully this will help. It's EMF pump. EM pump, technically. You think we can use it? You think you can use the energy pump to help you gain power? Does it help you gain power? I want to see if it is actually working. Is there a way I can try to communicate with a loved one of mine? Are you here with me, any of you? If any of my loved ones are here with me, can you please tell me your name so I know you're here? Are you guys here with me? I don't think you are. I don't think this device is working right now. I think we might have already lost the wave of energy. I don't know. Is there a way you can let me know that you're here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is working, guys. It feels like it's not. If you have anything you'd like to tell me, please tell it to me now, please. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't sound like I'm getting anything. I don't know. See, it's funny. Like earlier when I was doing the Appy session, you know, that kind of felt like something might have been kicking up. Now it doesn't feel like anything. It feels pretty docile. I really want to get that black box working, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to work. Of course. Yeah, it from the time I tried, I'm pretty sure I hit the icon and it fired right up. But I'm getting it fires up to a black background with a red pentagram in it, and it's just sitting there. So I don't know what the hell is the issue with that. It's disappointing. I actually was like looking forward to testing out that one. Well, we can try. What the hell I did with it? I have the Appy Droid too. I guess we give that one a wing. I haven't used that one yet in a session either. I gotta plug back in. Yeah, DJ's got his music on it. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I just gotta initiate my Bluetooth. All right, so it says when using IP mode, press the button only once and wait until the LEDs begin to flash green. This may take up to 1 minute to load all the channels, so let load before adjusting or pressing other buttons. So yeah, I guess just let it go. So banks on off, IP on off. So I don't know, is it working? Yeah, I guess I should have tested out these other apps before I actually did it. Of course, the old Appy Droid, it's the first one I picked, so of course it works. But these other ones being weird for whatever reason. All right, Appy Droid 2. Yeah, see, that's DJ's music right there. Only once, yeah. So I'm pressing it only once. So I guess it takes a minute to fire up. It might be broken too because this is all the beta. It might be something with my computer. It might be BlueStacks itself. Huh. Whoa. Sorry. I guess it's working. What the hell? What the hell was that? This is ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna, God dang it. I think I'm gonna run just an Appy Droid sesh and maybe just call it, because this is not how. This is a bumpy first road. So we're going back. Just plain old Appy Droid. See, it's working. What the hell? Why isn't nothing else working? All right, we're gonna try Appy Droid again. You guys here with me? Let me know. Are you here with me at this moment? Device. Yes. Do you guys like this device? Is this device actually working?
Manifest.
Newer.
Manifest.
Amazing.
Are you trying to manifest?
Age. Oh. Maybe exist.
Can you please tell me your name? We're trying to get intelligent responses. I thought I've heard them before. Please tell me your name.
Proud to be.
Footed.
And
Pascal.
Places. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this. You know, I just realized something like an idiot. I have the XTS. I'm gonna use that. The XTS and the Appy Droid are the two that I seem to have only gotten possible intelligent responses out of. So I'm gonna throw on that XTS, because that one seems to be more of like a phenome generator, where it's like pushes words together. And if this is working at all, maybe perhaps something like a phenome generator is what they need, and not sweeping the airwaves. But I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't know any of this crap. All right, so here we go. This is the XTS spirit box. Something different. Yeah. Hello, my friends. We're going to try this out. We used this device the other night when I went out on the train tracks. Are any of my friends from the train tracks here with me? $30. I don't think there's 30. Did 30 of you follow me home?
Brother. Hi.
Hello. This device has a bunch of just crazy words and sounds pushed together. Try to figure out how to use energy to speak to me. I'm trying to speak with individuals, and I'm trying to gather names. Can you give me a name? Can some of you tell me your name, please?
Advisory report. Not open.
Sound like someone speaking another language.
Refrigerator for the day.
Where are you getting these words from? Some of these words I've heard more than once. So the words that I hear more than once, I don't think are intelligent response to any degree. Admiral, for instance. I've heard Admiral a lot on the XTS. Multiple streams. Multiple different people's streams. I want names, guys. Give me names. Please. I want to hear your name.
The world. No, you're.
I'm gonna be here asking questions and stuff. I just gotta turn off the thing because I gotta step away for 2 seconds, but I'm gonna be asking questions. But I'm gonna turn off the camera for just 2 seconds.
Anything
Guys, come on, try to communicate with
is
me.
America?
I need confirmation. If you're not gonna tell me your name, can you tell me your age?
Shelter. Overseas. Right. Which
Did I hear Richard? Is there a Richard here? Did I hear it's me? Are you here, Richard? Can you tell me your last name, Richard? Chances are there's not just Richard around me. I want to hear if there's anybody else. You have a chance to tell me your name. What is your name, please? Can you tell me what year you were born in, please?
Who's going?
Yes, sir. Friend back.
Advisory.
Where were you killed? Where were you killed?
What a mistake. What?
Do you know how you died?
Money. Yeah. 3 minutes. He was in.
Were you murdered?
Radio. They've been led to these.
If you were murdered, can you tell me who murdered you?
1,500.
Hey, bro.
Hi there, is there someone new with me? I have a theory that when I get a high response, it might be somebody else that just figured out the device. You have a chance to communicate. You have a chance to be heard. If you're new and you're communicating with me, please tell me your name. Is there something I can do to help?
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
What do I do for a job? What do I do for work?
Let me check.
There's problem. Beam. Warden.
Hello. Hi. Yeah.
Panic. Light hit.
Just.
See the persistency.
Greeting. Your call.
Welcome.
Visibility. Which
All right, guys, sorry. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll have the camera up in just 2 more seconds. I'm trying to figure out if this ITC, we call this ITC instrumental transcommunication. It's a way to try to communicate with the dead. Are you dead, and am I communicating with you?
There was a broadcast.
Hey, sis, what is it?
I think this might be working, guys. It might be, but I need indication. I can't just use belief. I need intelligent responses. I'm gonna hold something. Try to tell me what it is, okay? I'm gonna hold something in front of you. I thought I heard an intelligent response using this item before. So we'll see if we'll hear what I heard last time, maybe. What are these, guys? What are these that I'm holding in my hand?
Colonel,
Can you tell me what they're used for? I thought I heard a response before using this device.
not to be good at it. Ethics and
What are these? Come on. Well, I'll give you one last chance, and then we're gonna try something different.
got it. Outline.
All right, guys, let's try something else. I'm looking for intelligent responses, please. I'm not meaning any disrespect. If we need to try to figure out and prove to myself and maybe prove to the world if you exist. Can you tell me what this is in my hand? What is this? It's not a cigar. If you can't tell me what it is, can you tell me what it's used for? What's it used for?
Hey,
What am I doing? What is it? What is it used for? What am I doing?
This was not.
Yo,
It was dropped.
I'm gonna write something down. It's gonna be a one-syllable word. Please tell me what I'm writing down. What am I writing down? Please tell me what I'm writing down.
Some aerodynamics. For Aaron.
Can you please tell me what I just wrote down, please? It's a one-syllable word. I'm not hearing it. I wrote ace,
Be perfect.
and I'm not hearing ace. Dude, that's badass, DJ. Hell yeah. Congratulations, man. Dude, that's badass, man. Hell yeah.
Good guess.
I was going to type down. I keep forgetting I can just talk to you guys. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, DJ. I got to get used to that. Dude, that's so awesome, DJ. Congratulations, man.
Produces cosmic.
Can you guys tell me what this is? You've heard me say this a billion times. If you're entities that stay around me, what is this called?
How?
Friend's name's Ace. Funny.
Good.
Yeah, it's just the first like one syllable word that popped in my head. Can you guys say K2? Come on. Everybody loves to say it. K2.
Suit his whale.
Suit his whale?
Leading Germany.
I'm not hearing K2. I heard German. Can you guys tell me K2? I'm telling you in the words now.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is morning. Still technically morning. Is there someone new with me? If any of you guys are able to use this device and you're new, just go ahead and tell me your name. Whenever. And I can hear your name. I'll write it down. Look, I'll write it down.
Comment ça va?
Help.
All right, I'm going to try drawing something now, guys. See if you can tell me what I'm drawing. You know, this is an interesting test for a psychic test. If you guys want to try at home, try to guess what I'm drawing. I'm just going to draw simple symbols. What I'm drawing right now is not just a symbol. It's an actual object, but it's simple. So see if you can guess what it is while I'm trying to get them to say what it is. What am I drawing, please? I didn't hear it. I didn't hear what I draw. Did you guys try to guess? Here you go. All right. This is an interesting idea. I'm going to try this with just simple symbols. Here, I'll show you the symbols so you will be trying to guess as I'm trying to get them to say what symbol it is. So I'm going to use those 4 symbols. You guys can see that. I'm going to ask them a symbol as I draw it, and you guys can try to guess it if you want. Try to use your psychic abilities. So yeah, let's I'm going to try that. So you guys have been listening to me. What am I drawing right now? Tell me what I'm going to draw, please.
Dugout.
Did you guess a sun? You see that? Funny. All right, see if you can guess the next one. I think they might have said it, actually. Can you see it? I actually thought I heard circle.
How are you?
Gonna go with number 2 now. I'm just gonna draw underneath each one. All right, what symbol am I gonna draw now? You saw the symbols I drew. It's gonna be one of those 4 symbols, my unseen entity friends. What's it gonna be?
20.
What did I draw, my friends? Are you seeing that? Am I airballing the? Yeah, I'll have to use this part when I do it. All right, what did I just draw, my friends? Can you please tell me?
Now, ever it could run to the left. Take my word.
Drew a triangle. Yeah.
Look at it.
All right, number 3. We'll do this a couple more times. I don't want to do this forever, but yeah, we'll just do it a couple more times. It's interesting. What the hell? All right, so remember the 4 objects. I could use the same object again. Just keep that in mind. So I'm thinking of the object right now, and let's see. I got it in my head. Here we go. What am I drawing, my friends? My unseen entity friends? I'm gonna call you that because I don't know what to call you. I don't want to call you ghosts. Do you want to be called ghosts? Say ghosts if you want to be called ghosts. Or tell me what I draw. I guess I'm looking for the drawing.
Healers, all tricks, and
All right, here. This is what here. So we're on number 3. We're on number 3. Square. I don't think I heard square at all. All right, I'm gonna do one more, maybe 2 more, but I'm gonna do one more and then check chat because I saw that thing about sun. That was interesting. All right, let me think of it in my head for a second. Yeah. All right, let's go. What did I just draw, my friends?
Yeah.
He's funny. Can you say what I just drew? I did the squiggly lines. I bet you all got that. That was predictable. All right, I'm gonna check chat. Let's see what you guys Oh, this is pretty cool. It looks, yeah, awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, funny. What do you guys think about that? Was that fun? I found that fun. That's funny. One more? Should we do one more? Let's do one more. All right, so I used every symbol, so it's gonna be one of the same 4. So that'll get in your head. All right, so let me think. I gotta think for a second. I'm gonna really focus on this one, and I'm gonna really focus on the shape, and I'm gonna put it in my head.
Yep.
And I'm just all right. I got it in my head. I'm focusing. I'm saying the shape in my head over and over, and now I'm gonna draw it. What am I drawing, my friends? What am I drawing, my friends? Can you please tell me what I'm drawing? Let's see. Come on. This is for all the money. Tell me what I just drew. Come on, my friends. My unseen entity. I don't know. I don't know if I said it. All right, here we go. Big reveal. Big reveal. Dun, dun, dun.
Well,
can you guys see
no.
it? Gotta make sure you guys can see it. No, he said. Yeah, triangle.
I'd have to be.
Who got the triangle? That's for all the money. I didn't hear triangle on either, so I thought I heard circle out of all of them, actually. Maybe a circle.
Money.
Money.
Two.
Who got the DJ? Did you call the triangle? Yeah, you got it. DJ for the win. That's awesome, dude. You know, I should go by this store. There's a couple stores around here like that have metaphysical stuff. I should pick up one of those actual those decks that have the cards of the different shapes like you see in Ghostbusters. Yeah, what's up? Congrats, DJ. Is this working, my friends? Are you having fun with me? Is this fun? My unseen entities.
Would have. Oh,
At my throat. Come on, we're having fun. Let's get some fun. Tell me, can you guys tell me a joke?
which
Ma, I want to hear a spirit joke. Tell me a spirit joke. Tell me the punchline.
That was a Broadway.
Iced tea. Iced tea. That.
In the small.
Which iced tea? Are you talking about Iced Tea the rapper? No. No, man. That was pretty funny.
And
Iced tea. All right. Well, I can't remember what the hell the question I asked was that I got the iced tea response from. What was the question again? Oh, I can't. What the hell was the question I asked? I got the iced tea response from. Oh yeah, maybe it was ITC. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what the hell the question was now. Might have been. My unseen entity friends, can you tell me, are the new Star Wars movies gonna be good?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope they're good. I hope they're not. I hope they're good. I hope they're at least better than. I'm not saying the new ones aren't terrible or anything. It all depends your mood. Sometimes I'm in the mood for them. I like them. They don't have the feel of the original movies. I'm hoping the brand new movies have the feel, the feel and the emotion, and like just similar to the first ones. That's all. Oh yeah, there was an event for it. Oh, really? Crazy. Dude, that sounds like a really cool job, DJ. I think I could get into a job like that, man. Hell yeah. That sounds like awesome working at convention centers. Is the new Star Wars Battlefront game gonna be good? It looks good. Is that gonna be good?
How are you?
One just that was at least ever get
Is this working?
We saw that, but
It's really weird because it's hard to explain, but it's like you get into these just like valleys and hills of where it sometimes feels like you're communicating, sometimes not. Sometimes it feels, sometimes not. And sometimes you get like a smack of reality. You're like, what am I doing? I'm just talking to a bunch of gibberish. But then you get back into it. It's really weird how it comes and goes. Do you guys get that? Those that research it like that? It's an odd, I don't know. I like coming up with weird questions to ask it though. I do like that. That's awesome. What are the weird? Here's a big word for it to say. I don't want to advertise. I don't want to show that. Let's see. What else could I get it to try to say? What is this, my friends? Can you tell me what this is? It's not California. It's not a radio. This is a radio.
Wow. America turn to what?
Yeah, you get that too, Rebecca. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, 'cause honestly, I'm still really on the fence about all this. I started doing this because I've always, it's cliche or whatever. I'm not going to get into it, but I really like watching documentaries and reading anything that has to do with anything abnormal, anything odd. So yeah, I agree, UCI. I completely agree. And, you know, it's so much of it is in the mind too. So yeah, I've wondered that too. If they're talking amongst themselves instead. Are you guys? Is there any what we call ghosts around me? Spirits? I think spirits is more respectful sounding. Are there any spirits around me right now? Is this working? I'm trying to communicate with you guys.
Brother.
Yeah, I really want a Sanji in UCI. I need to look into that. Okay, so you have tried Echo Box UCI, huh? Yeah, a lot of people. Rick likes it. Rick loves it. I think it's Rick's favorite. Yeah, the SV7 is what got me into it, DJ, for sure. That's like, yeah, because you see it on a lot of the shows now and stuff. Well, I don't know. I guess it was maybe Ghost Adventures that I saw it first on. That's why I like using objects, because that way you can try to get intelligent responses. What else can I hold? What about this? This is more advanced. Is there an advanced spirit with me? Can you tell me what this is? Can you guys see this? I wonder.
Morning.
Where they belong for natural.
It's a smoke.
Next. Here is what.
You guys see that? Oh, that's cool. Oh, dude, I don't want to blab myself. I actually haven't really played with this at all in my research, because it, like, if I point it towards myself, a lot of times it reflects around in my glasses, and I think and I just don't want to blind myself. Long story short. Yeah. Yeah, they just want to hear stuff. True. For sure. I agree 100%, man. UCI, what do you think about those expensive, like, ghost boxes, like the Jason got and stuff like that? I honestly haven't heard anything off that one. That at least I can't remember here.
Look back.
Often. Playful. Often.
Hidden. Yeah. I was smoking out the ghost. Yeah. Smoke those ghosts out. It's like bees or whatever. Maybe it makes them more docile, like bees. It'll calm them down. Give them cancer. That's pretty funny. I like how you call them poor spirits too. Yeah, DJ, I'm really not familiar with any of the apps to like as I am with XTS, this one, and Appy Droid. Those are really the only ones I've used like extensively. Well, when I say extensively, more than like 4 times.
Hey, sure. Howard, well known.
Well known. Is this app becoming well known? Can you tell me the name of this application?
Fears of mankind. Under the or within him. Far away.
Yeah. That Andy box. Isn't that what Rick got, I think? His new silver one? A tobacco offering. Yeah. Exactly. It's Americans. Oh well, it's the natural brand. Yeah, I got to be careful. Yeah, it's the natural. It's a roll your own natural brand. It's the slightly more expensive version because it has no additives. I started smoking them a while ago. Yeah, you guys are awesome, by the way. You guys really kick ass. Always, yes. You see, even the possible spirits, aka just probably some random word agrees. What am I gonna eat later? Can you guys predict the future and tell me what I'm gonna eat? I hope it's good. I want to eat some good. Yeah, UC has got it. I don't want to say it over air just in case you don't want to. You don't know these days. Yo, Hidden, that's what I'm saying, man. I bet you $1 million you could be building these things, dude. And you could undersell all these guys, man, because they inflate the price ridiculously because you know they're not even worth barely a fraction of what they're charging. I bet you whatever one that costs like $500, I bet you cost the guy maybe $1,500. What do you say? Something like that, maybe. And then he's just like charging like tons more.
Organic.
DJ, I saw Parker a few days back on what was it? Oh, it was my first ever stream. It was just a hangout just to like until the shows, the like legit streams started. And yeah, he was on there for a little bit. Whenever that was, you were on that. That was I think 2 days ago, maybe 3.
Surprise.
Here, I'm gonna turn off the spirit box for a minute. We can just chit chat. Thank you, my unseen entity, aka spirit friends. If you were around me, I don't know. I still can't say, but I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I'm sure Parker's cool, man. I saw him a couple of days ago, so. Hopefully. Yeah, totally hidden. Yeah. Just, yeah. Give it like some sort of cool looking design. Slap a ghost investigation label on it. Yeah. I really hope Ghost Ark is worth it though, man. I'm really looking forward to that. And let's see. Hopefully it'll be just like 2 or 3 weeks. 3 weeks tops. I think it's in the next couple of weeks. They're going to be releasing that. Supposedly releasing actual like in action. I don't know if it's going to be a movie or a stream like they did, because they did that stream live cast or Q&A or whatever. Kick back. But yeah, I'm hoping, yes, looking at it, it looks like it has the K2 style lights on the very top. They're even the same colors. And then with the design of the LCD right around the middle, and then it's got the knobs. The knobs is the one thing I kind of worry about, but you know, if you're careful, I'm careful with Steve's, and it has a similar looking, a similar style. So it has 3 of them on the Ghost Arc, I think, if I remember properly. And then, ooh, I just got a hit on the K2, a slight flash. If you're here with me, we can try to communicate with this still. Just remember that. Light it up. What did I do with that stinking tripod? You can light it up once for yes if you like, and light it up twice or more for a responsive no. I don't know how I can get it to where I can see it and you guys can see it. I don't know. Just let me know if it flashes, I guess. I want to kick back. What was I talking about? The Ghost Arc? Oh, you haven't used your EM pump yet, huh? DJ, you totally should, man. Just to like, cause I don't know if it works or not, but just to have it in the mix of the like the research or investigate. I kind of don't like calling what I do investigations. I feel investigations need to be, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's overused on television too. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I like to call what I do research, though. Yeah, Hidden's been building his. He's building a few things. Or at least a couple. I'm going to get comfortable, guys. Kick back, chat like this for a while. This is kind of cool. I've never done it like this. This one. Make sure you guys can hear me all right. Okay. Going back to the K2 or the Ghost Arc. What was I saying about? Oh, the design and what it does. So yeah, so it has the EMF, an EMF detector. This is off the top of my head. It has the EVP recorder, the digital voice recorder. And what I really like about its digital voice recorder feature is you're able to play the responses back in real time right after you do it. And you can play it back normal or reverse or slowed down or a combination of slowed down and reverse. And, you know, I haven't done that with EVP. I've kind of steered clear of messing with a lot of editing with EVP because I feel you don't need to do that because there is legitimate evidence that EVP exists with Class A EVP. And I think that's the only type of evidence that the serious skeptical world will accept is Class A style EVP. But with so going back to the Ghost Arc, yeah, the Ghost Arc can play it in reverse, forward, slow it down. So that would give me the ability to play with that a little bit more. I think I am going to get that Ghost Arc. And I believe, I'll just pull it up real quick. I believe it also, let's see here. I just don't want to like say what it has when I don't know for sure. Because I know, okay, so I know it has the EVP, it has the EMF. I think it detects similar as the K2 to where the K2 also detects radio. I'm not sure on that, but I think the EMF frequency range is a broader range than the K2's. There's something about the range that the actual EMF detector covers. I'm going to pull up that the actual page. couple pages. I want to say it detects ambient temperature too. I'm pretty sure it does, because that's something that's the one piece of equipment that I need to get. And that's something, from what I've read, I mean, tell me, I might be wrong, but you see on the shows, well, I guess on a handful of shows, you don't see a lot, but you have seen, I have seen them on the shows, and I've seen them on a bunch of like YouTube style investigators, where they use the laser pointer temperature, where it's the little gun, it's like just the handle of a gun, and they point the laser. Now, working in restaurants for as long as I have, because I didn't go to college, and I basically worked in restaurants and fast food in similar places my careers. Yeah, that's used to measure surface temperature, to measure how hot something is on the surface. So I can't see how that could be using the way they think. I guess they think if the spirit passes through it, it'll change in the fluctuation. But with the sensation of cold pockets, you would need an ambient temp thermostat, and they make those. They make, I don't know how much they cost. I need to freaking, I always forget about it. I don't know why. It's just the last thing I think about is the temperature. It's because I haven't really actually sensed those cold pockets the way people have. Like, I felt cold areas, but I mean, you're dealing with air. Air is all about pressure and different ways that it moves around. I mean, I can only imagine 99.99% of the time, cold pockets are just a natural air phenomenon. But it does, I mean, through certain research too, I mean, that it could be, what's interesting about Ghost Stalkers, because I mean, all the shows could be crap in general, but the Ghost Stalkers show, they are trying to show evidence of portal formation, and they believe, according to the show, that when a portal forms, you can sense a change in the barometric pressure, because the 2 dimensions, that's one thing that passes through, apparently, is the parts of the atmosphere. And yeah, so having an ambient thermostat or thermometer would help if their evidence is not completely hoaxed, and B, if it is leaning towards portal formation, can create a cold air pocket because of the change in dimensional pressures. You see, we don't even know. These are all new terms that people have to come up with. All right, I'm gonna go back to that Ghost Arc. Got completely sidetracked. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so it's gonna have a ghost box as well. That's right. That's another thing I always forget about it. So it'll have a ghost box. It'll sweep AM, FM, and SW. I'm not sure what SW is. Real-time recording adjustable speeds. So there we go. We got the ghost box. Then we got the EVP recorder, 2 high sensitivity microphones, live listening, and visual waveform monitoring. So that's cool, because you can, with the visual waveform, see, you can detect the voices easier without having to listen through the whole thing. At least that's the gist of it, I guess. EVP plus noise is the next thing. It's an EVP recorder with white noise frequency or custom audio loop added in real time. Okay, interesting. So I see. So on top of the EVP recorder, you also can generate a white noise frequency or have a custom audio loop. See, that's pretty cool. Experiment with different noises, because not only is there white noise, there's brown noise, pink noise, or yeah, brown, pink. I don't know. There's a handful. And it does have an EMF meter, multicolored LED, and the value is on the display. That's cool. It'll show you the value on the display on top of besides the lights lighting up. Temperature. So it does have temperature, ambient temperature reading. There we go. Plus or minus 5 degrees. Hot and cold spot detection with LED indicators. Interesting. Oh, and check this out. Last thing, night vision. High brightness display, neon blue light, retro illumination, safe vision in the dark. See, that's where it looks like Tron. Like it'll light up around the picture. The white lines will turn blue. I really hope that's cool. All right, let me go back to chat, see what you guys are chatting about. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure about the temperature thing for Ghost Arc UCI, yeah, that's another one. Yeah, 10 pointers. Is that what they're called? Okay. The Bacon Normal Investigator. I don't know which way I should be reading. I guess I'm like reading them from the bottom up. Maybe I should be reading from the top down. Which parts did you get around to ordering? Hidden. Oh, for the EM pump. When you get around to it, you're building it. I see. Gotcha. Yeah, when you get the parts. Yeah, no, totally. Call it bacon device. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really interested in the Ghost Arc. You know, I'm really hoping it'll be cool. I really like that it has, so it has a total, it has the Ghost Box 1, EVP recorder 2, EMF meter 3, ambient temperature 4. So it has 4 main devices, and then within those devices you can add a few different things. With the EVP recorder, you can do the, like I said, the playback, forward, reverse, or slow down, or a combination of both. And then I forgot about the white noise generator. So it has a custom, or it has a built-in white noise generator, plus it has the ability to allow custom audio loops. I really like that. The custom audio loop sounds freaking awesome. And what about this trial frequency sweep, AM, FM / SW? What is SW? I don't know what that is. Real-time recording adjustable speed. Yeah, it'll. That's another thing, is it will be recording your Ghost Box. So the Ghost Box is not just a Ghost Box, it's a Ghost Box that you are recording, and you can have it record your voice as well. And you can, oh, that's another thing I remember reading, you can also have it in separate audio banks, so you can record your voice separate from the Ghost Box. How cool is that? There you go, Hidden. How you like those apples, man? Hell yeah. I'm glad I looked into that. It made me remember a couple things about it. Yeah, it's I'm. You see, I think it's 200 bones, man. $200. But all those devices, I mean, this guy Sean, he was on one of the hangouts the other night. I never saw him before. He's supposedly a legit investigator, and can't remember what crew he was with. He sent us links and stuff. I think Hidden was with us, and Hidden was, yeah, because yeah, in a long story, but yeah, and he brought up a good point about how having like a 5-in-1 device is nice, but if you have to turn on all the other devices and can only use one device at a time, it kind of defeats the purpose anyway, because you're going to need all those devices anyway going. So I don't know if that's something the Ghost Arc does for sure. I can't say for sure that you can use all the devices at once. That's something that I hope, if it does, then that it is worth the $200. If you can use all those devices at the same time for whatever purpose that you need it running for, then that's golden. Then I wouldn't mind paying $200 at all. But Sean did that Sean dude. I can't remember his last name, and I can't remember the research or the investigation group he was in. But yeah, he shot us a couple links, and man, I gotta really write down a lot of these links people send me. Pardon me. Yeah, no, dude, guys, thank you so much for checking this out and doing this with me. This is actually really cool. This is better than I thought it was, and I'm really glad I restarted this. I did a bonehead move and somehow ended the broadcast the first go around, and I actually was just gonna call it quits and maybe try it tomorrow, but I'm glad that I stuck back on, and here we go, an hour 18 minutes later. So hell yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate, like, yeah, you guys know, we've known each other long enough now. We're all friends. We're like legit friends now. That's cool. Bro fist. Bam. Oh, Oh, I think I'm gonna roll another cigarette. When does it come out? The Ghost Arc hit UCI? They say summer. I don't think there's an official release date, but they haven't even showed it in action yet. And that was like I think their latest blog. I'm checking out that blog right now. I think one of their latest blogs says that it within the next month it'll be out, or it'll be not available, but it'll be shown like in actual working, because all they have is pictures of it now. Nobody's ever even seen the actual real thing yet. Yeah, it's getting close. Here it is. Yeah, this was posted on the 4th of April, or I'm sorry, the 14th of April. And it says, we are around a month away from the anticipated moment in which we will have the final working version of the Ghost Arc. It has been an intense period, lasted 5 months, which lasted 5 months. I think they worded that wrong. They're Italian, which brought us to miniaturize this component. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Which brought us to miniaturize the components while getting the best out of them. We heard your feedback, and from those we added all we could while staying true to the fundamental principles. All right, there's more. I'm not going to read into it. But yeah, so about a month away, they said. And what was that? A week? 8 days? So yeah, so we got about 3 weeks approximately till we might see it like an actual, at least a picture of the real thing. Wait, what happened? Something happened on Simons? I don't know. Yes, you guys are cool beans too. You guys are the tops. It's so crazy. It is weird to think about how I met you guys, because when I actually there's no way I would imagine that I'd be sitting here speaking into a microphone live streaming right now to you guys and whoever else is watching and whoever is gonna be watching this, just like 5-6 months ago. Because when I think I started this my YouTube channel, which by the way, this is like my third or fourth YouTube channel. That's why I'm trying to do it more legit, because I have somewhat of a background knowledge of doing YouTube. I've done a video game, 2 video game YouTube channels, and my like personal channel where I've been posting cheesy skateboarding videos of myself, and along with just like random video game footage for the longest, for like the last 5 years or 6 years, maybe even 7 years, maybe even longer. That one I've had for a long time. But totally forgot the point of that. No, started talking about the channels. Oh yeah, this channel. How I met you guys, the story. That's right. So yeah, so I decided I learned enough from my other channels to try. I wanted to make like a not like a channel that would like blow up and I become famous, but just like a legit like artistic style channel, because I've always considered myself an artist, but I've kind of been non-inspired to draw or paint for a long time. Growing up, I drew a lot, and I was always like in the advanced art class in high school. I only went to one, but each year or whatever. Yeah, that was sick. I only had to produce. I could just draw whatever I wanted once a week, and I got an A. I'm really into like comic book style art, but like my own. It's hard to explain. I'll show you guys one day. Anywho, making videos is like, to me, it is artistic, and there's a lot of thought and stuff. Like one of my 14-minute videos, it doesn't take me 14 minutes to make. I sit down. First off, they're generally like an hour at least, and I look at how long they are, and I try to decide to chop them into certain parts, because A, uploading a whole video takes forever, and B, I don't know, me personally, I like sitting down and watching like 15 or 20-minute videos versus like 60-minute videos a lot of the time, depending on the mood. But just to make a 14-minute video, that takes a while, and I'm picky. I like to add the different things. I'd love to add my watermark and stuff like that. So to me, it's like an extension of being an artist, the modern video editing. And I try to make mine pretty good for what I have. Like, I like to keep the simple beginning, but I like to have like an intro and an ending, and I like to have that intro music and the outro music or whatever, or the bass kicks in, stuff like that. Like, I enjoy doing that. It pleases me. It's a pleasuring hobby to do. And you know, I have my shit monetized, but I have 37 videos. I've been doing this for 6 months. I've made like $1.56 or something, and they don't pay out. If you don't know, YouTube does not pay you out money until you get at least $100 built into your AdSense account. And I think it's like a bank. I'm assuming you could probably, like the big guys, they probably, because they get more than $100 a month or however long. So at this rate, what, 6 months, I have $1.56. I'm gonna get a payout at this rate probably in the next 3 years. I might make $100 off this. So there, that shows you in perspective. So that's why you see on the bigger channels, I'm not gonna say any names, but on some big channels, you see that subscribe slapped all over the place. Because yeah, that's, I don't know, it becomes an addiction, I'm sure. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing any of this for that. Like, I don't have that kind of subscribe mentality. You're not gonna hear me do that or ask that or see that. There was a point behind all this originally. Yeah, I'm trying to be legit and honest. And you know what's funny is it's just how I was raised. And when I was in my 20s, I went through some crap personally, and I kind of got removed from my normal life, and I had to go live with my grandparents for a while. And I was already into martial arts, like, and I actually practiced some martial arts over the years, but I got really into it at that time, and I was isolated because they live in a really podunk town. And for the first like 3 or 4 months, I was completely isolated. I didn't meet anybody, but I picked up a bunch of Chinese martial arts books, and I already took a praying mantis class for a couple months, so I had like a basic idea of that. And I took taekwondo when I was younger, so I knew like the basics. So from the books, I developed, like, I never practiced anything crazy, just the basic stuff, all the basic, just simple forms, like only like 8 movements tops. But yeah, I get so sidetracked now to talking about that. This was all originally how I met you guys, and I branched off because of the YouTube channel. Anyway, I started that YouTube channel, and I uploaded a couple videos, a couple PSB7 research videos, and my very first video is my most hated video. It's the first video I uploaded, and my most hated is my equipment video, because I recorded it all crappy. It was a crappy microphone. Anyway, Jason Paragoster sent me a message on my channel. He said, hey, I watched a couple of your videos. I'd like you to see if you'd join my community. And I joined it. Joined Paranormal Chat. Hung out there. Met that first month, or the first week or two, I guess, was the craziest, because that's when you're meeting everybody, and you're like, wow, like, who's this guy, Steve? He's got like this crazy setup. He's got all this junk. And then Simon, first time I ever met Simon. Like, it's so funny, like, now to look back, and like, all these people are my friends, and I've gotten to know them. I've communicated with them, I've done like hangouts with them and stuff. I never would have guessed any of this stuff would have happened. I met all you guys too. And I want to do hangouts, more hangouts, like we were talking about with UCI. Like, we could do, you guys, I could have like a guest, like 1 guest each show, or 2 guests. We could change off. We could make schedules even. Like, it could be like Tuesdays with Hidden and Rusty, or Mondays with UCI and Rusty. We give them like really cheesy names. Nah, I want to keep it somewhat serious, obviously. But I think you know, I would have never gotten this far on my own. I was procrastinating like a mofo. So having you guys as an avenue for me to get thoughts out, and to be able to hear your guys' thoughts and ideas, you know, it's funny because, like, I hang out, you guys are an eclectic group. I mean, there's the paranormal investigators, there's skeptics, there's open-minded skeptics. There's people that practice magic in different areas, shamanism, whatever, different kind of magic, druid, whatever the different ones. So I'm not as familiar with that kind of stuff. I don't know. But anyway, long story short, like the people I hang out with real life, they would never like even bother trying to listen to a lot of what everybody in our group that we hang out with thinks about and talks about and stuff. And I find it fascinating to talk to a lot of people. Like I can't say I believe in demons or angels or any of that stuff, but when I'm hanging out and people are talking about that stuff, I don't discount anything they say, because we're spinning on this crazy rock. If we even are spinning, we have to trust what the higher ups tell us everything's going on. None of us personally can confirm any of this stuff that we're being told about reality, about flying through space. Because I mean, if you think about it, we're part of some sort of spiral galaxy on like one of its arms. That galaxy itself, from what scientists have told us, is rotating at millions of miles an hour, if not billions of miles an hour. No, I think what it is, yeah, it's rotating at something like millions of miles an hour, and it's flying through space at billions of miles an hour around the other galaxies or something like that. And then you zoom into us, and like our planet itself is spinning at an incredible, I think it spins at 1,600 miles an hour and then flies through the galaxy or through our solar system 20,000 plus. I don't quote me on any of these speeds. Just they're ridiculous according to science, according to what the science books tell us. Yeah, so what the hell? How could anything not be possible? Like seriously, in a way, human consciousness defies all logic that we've defined to create as a concrete reality around us. We have to prove everything, but we can't prove ourselves. And the reason we can't prove ourselves is because there's only one of us on this planet. Like one planet, one high conscious species. So how can we even prove we really exist? There's no like third party observer to let us know. That's some crazy crap. Yeah, I'm all into that crap too. I'm all into thinking that way outside the box. Yeah, the metaphysics, parapsychology, ancient lost civilizations. I'm interested in the extraterrestrials, obviously, but you can get really burnt out on that, especially with the whole disinformation that like everybody, like you can't trust so much of it's. How can so many government officials come forward and say it's real and we still can't say it's real? That to me, that is a red flag. What's going on there? We have well over 24 high-ranking government officials that have come out and said that they've either witnessed or heard of or seen, or I've seen documents, and still that's not enough to prove they exist. So to me, that makes me question the information that's coming out, the source that's coming out and saying that. And why would the government even allow these people to come forward and say that kind of stuff? That kind of thing is what creeps into my mind. So that makes me question that whole thing. It really, a lot of time, I really think the entire thing is made up as a disinformation act, just so they can test out strange and odd technology. I remember reading, it was somewhere, Science America or something I read a while back somewhere, that it's believed that the military complex technology is at least 50 more years advanced than civilian or private technology or whatever. And I honestly believe that. And that was a while ago. And the way technology is exponentially increasing, one can only imagine that their technology is just leap years beyond ours right now. And I honestly think that's not far-fetched to think. Like, if you're getting into, you see, they're dealing with technology that like the average person just is like barely starting to comprehend anyway. But it's not advanced super. I don't think they're dealing with time travel and all that hokey malokey stuff. But I think it's stuff that we just can't think of because the average person isn't that technologically savvy. Yeah, some interesting stuff. Hey, let me see what you guys are talking about, chat, man. Been going off for a while. Oh, Rebecca. Bye, Rebecca. Dang, I was just blabbing. Bye, Rebecca. I actually haven't seen her in like a week or two. It's good to see you, Rebecca, if you're still there. Let's see. Kind of burnt out on the ghost box. Yeah, I think we'll go maybe chat for a minute more about my thoughts and then probably wrap this up. No, wrap this up in the next 10-15 minutes probably. So, what's my hope for the future? Well, I obviously would like to either prove or disprove this whole thing right now. And like I said earlier, it's funny. Sometimes it seems like you can prove it. Sometimes it seems like you disprove it. Sometimes it feels like I got to just pick a side and just freaking run. But just not how I am. I'm pretty easygoing and pretty open-minded. So my family members, I mean, growing up, I have family members from both sides, my mom and dad, that have seen apparently unidentified flying craft, typical silver cigar shaped craft in broad daylight with multiple other witnesses, 2 family members at the same time, plus other witnesses. Then I have another side of the family that are really spiritual and completely believe in unseen entities. And I'm kind of I've always been that I gotta see it myself, so I gotta at least see it. I don't necessarily have to like touch it or feel it, but to see. I've seen meteors, some awesome meteors. I've never seen any of that darting, unnatural UFO craft flight, crazy just pattern. Never seen that. I've never seen a ghost or spirit. I've never seen a face or hand or arm. I've seen the pictures, a lot of pictures, but I honestly think that like 99.9% of it is, again, just the mind. The mind is still so uncharted. Still so uncharted. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of times too, especially recently, it's just the pareidolia matrixing, where your mind is making sense out of static. And the face makes sense because the face is how we identify ourselves. That's how we put across emotion. It's how we communicate. And facial recognition, facial recognition, to me, I'm not an anthropologist, but to me it seems like it would be one of the oldest abilities for modern Homo sapien to have and to need, to be able to detect friend from foe at a faster rate. So to be able to see a face quicker, say, oh, I know that guy. Oh, I don't know that guy. Who's that guy? So it makes sense why we would see faces in other objects, because it's something that's important to us, because faces are just important. It's how we communicate. And like I said, it's an old inborn instinct of being able to sense friend from foe instantly. Because we live in a crazy world. We got a good sitting here on our couches and beds and stuff, but I mean, right now there's just animals dying left and right all over the place, and people. Yeah, I definitely want to do sessions with you guys. And UCI, if you're still here, We'll try to use your Echo Box maybe, because then check that out. Oh, what's up? What's up, Ian? I haven't checked the chat in a while. Hi, Ghost Gazette. Yeah, it's no problem with the green screen. I don't know. It might just be me. Here, I got to read this. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, don't worry. I'm not overthinking it. I'm just thinking out loud. These are bottom line is I'm not a believer or a disbeliever. I think that's like the best way to say it. I honestly think that there is so much out there that we just can't even comprehend. And I know for a fact, I mean, I know people have been saying I'm smart, and I'm really not that smart. Like I know that there's just constant. My favorite quote is, a fool. How's it go? A fool believes he's a wise man, while a wise man knows he's a fool. I just love that quote because so the arrogant just think they know everything, and it's funny. I kind of sound arrogant by speaking like this, but I just know that there's just so much for me to learn. There's so much for us as a human race. Oh yeah, no, I'm not 100% saying this stuff exists, or I'm not 100% saying it does not exist. I think there's evidence enough just through EVP that something is there. Now, as to what that is, that's where I kind of diverge from a lot of line of thought, because people do quickly label it. And, they say, they're speaking with loved ones. Oh, they know this information and stuff. It just could be forms of energy that we just aren't even knowing. They're so advanced that they're able to tell us what we want to hear. So I honestly think it's something, what we're dealing with is something that we just aren't capable of quite comprehending yet, be it evolution or the need or the lack of technology, or that basically boils down to why I'm doing this and how I got to this point right here in time and space, is that I've grown up with family members that staunchly, they avidly believe in the afterlife and spirits, and I have family members that my mother is a Buddhist, or was a Buddhist. I mean, she eats meat now, so she can't really say it, but she still essentially practices and has the same line of thought. So, and that's essentially my line of thought too, about energy, about we're part of a form of energy, that everything is energy. It does lean to it. It's just the ancient Chinese kind of put it more poetically 5,000 years ago, before the advent of microscopes. And they talk about being able to see like atoms and stuff long before Western science. What I'm trying to do, Ghost Gazette, though, is bring my take on this field and where it's been, where it's going, how it's going at the moment. And my main goal is to try to add legitimacy, even though I know chances are in this world you're not going to be able to fully convince everyone. But my goal right now is to convince myself one way or another to if this is or is not real. My scale is tipping more towards it is real, but I tend to have agnostic thoughts where I try not to think I know the answer, and I'd rather try to explore as many avenues as I can instead of pigeonholing it into just a couple avenues, if you kind of get what I'm saying. I honestly am not trying to sound arrogant. I'm trying to be as humble as I can about it. It's just my thoughts. I have I used to be a really heavy drinker, and about 6 or 7 years ago, I gave it up. And I gave it up twice. I relapsed, and but throughout the whole process, I had to basically eliminate most, if not all, of the people I associate myself with. And throughout the last 6 years or whatever, I've spent a lot of time in my own mind, just thinking and researching too. on the internet, man. Read so many theories, so many interesting ideas from A to Z. You name it, anything abnormal, paranormal, meta-normal, whatever kind of above normal tag you want to slap on what we consider something that is just slightly out of the realm of definition of true comprehensible. I don't know how you want to label that. Real, to label it as something that is real. I mean, and that's what's interesting about the paranormal. And see, I'm not even going to use trying to detect unseen entities is that it's something that is more tangible. It's something that anybody can do and sit down and do it anywhere, essentially. Now with UFOs, not so much. You could spend every night up on a hillside and you might see a handful of somethings. You might see nothing. So to be able to try to physically confirm the existence of UFO over possible spirit or unseen entity, right there, the unseen entity is just easier to possibly attain. And then you go into things like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, all those crypto, those are damn near impossible. You're not going to probably prove it to yourself if you're trying to prove that to oneself. But with the paranormal, you have that option. You have a chance to actually prove or disprove that in a more tangible manner. I mean, what other oddities? Even psychic abilities. I mean, that's something. I mean, how are you going to fully prove that to yourself? I can't say. Honestly, I can't say. I know my mom feels she's psychic, and she feels that it's in us. My mom's side is part gypsy, actually, and she had a couple aunties that were Auntie Mizey, and I can't remember the other auntie, but great aunts, and her grandmother too were more the mystic side of the gypsy, where they were real big believers in that kind of stuff. So yeah, I have that aspect of like me since my youth. When I was a kid, I mean, my mom would say, "Oh yeah, there's a ghost over there on the love seat or whatever." Me and my sister would go around and pretend like we're playing, thinking we're playing. I never saw an actual ghost or anything sitting there when she said something like that. Yeah, we are all psychic, Ghost Kids, I think to a degree, that is a pretty accurate statement, because the brain thoughts are just nothing but waves. They're energy waves, forms of waves. And I sense, I hear a lot of people calling themselves empaths, and I think that it is a possible mislabel, because I think the human body in general already is able to detect that kind of stuff without people calling themselves or labeling an empath. I think everybody can sense things about people, like when they're having a bad day, or you feel that emotion. I think that's something everybody has. I think animals even have that as well. I mean, dogs, cats. Yeah, I love anything fringe. I'm all about it. I love that stuff, because there's just enough little breadcrumbs for one to start really being like, what's going on? All right, see you, Hidden. You have a good day, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be closing this not too long. I was gonna close it like half an hour ago, but I started talking again. Yeah, I'll probably be closing this in like 10-15 minutes, guys. I said that like half an hour ago. You don't waste most of your life. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's cool. No, Ghost. I think I was raised around a lot of ideas and thoughts and stuff. No, I'm completely open-minded to all that stuff. If I am a psychic, cool. It would happen naturally. I'm not gonna force anything. I'm letting everything now in my life happen naturally. I'm tired of fighting. It's exhausting trying to make things happen. Everything. I don't have it in me, so I'm going with the flow. And since I've been going with the flow, I've been happier. Things have worked out easier. Kind of reminds me of an episode of Seinfeld where George decided to say yes to everything. No matter what, he said yes to it. I think I'm gonna start trying to live that like mentality. Like it's just, I don't know, just go with the flow. No, when I was a kid, we did psychic tests, you know, the cards, the squiggly line, the circle, square, triangle, as well as the black and red tests where my mom would hold the card in front of her and we'd try to guess the colors. I was always way more accurate than my sister. No, I think there is something to it, trust me. Don't get me wrong. It's just you have so much time on this planet that we have so much time, or I have so much time on this planet that I need to find interests that I like to spend my time at on top of my work. Yeah, you never know. I'll tie into it. I talked about it earlier. I'm going to put a coin or a match inside a bottle like this, dangle it from a string, and close the lid, and see if a unseen entity friend of mine can try to move it. And how I came up with that idea was originally years ago. I came upon a website about developing telekinetics powers, and it recommended using a jar or something along those lines and dangling a match down on a string in the middle of it with the cap on and focus on trying to move that. So it was an interesting idea. I tried it for a while. Didn't get any results, but it was interesting. Zener test, is that what that was called? Okay. Yeah, I actually want to get some of those cards because I was doing that. You came in a little late, but I was actually doing that test with the earlier viewers. And a couple of them DJ got one or two of them right. Yeah, it's the path to seek. Yeah. I'm just letting things kind of flow, see what happens. It's gotten me to this point here. I mean, when I first started this YouTube channel that I'm streaming on now, that I have 130 plus friends on now, I was originally not going to social network at all. I still have not hooked up Facebook, or I do have a Twitter account, but I've only used it like once or twice. But I basically made the decision I wasn't going to social network at all. But I got an invite from Paraghoster to that community, paranormal chat. I knew nothing about G plus communities. I knew nothing about paranormal chat. Clicked on it and I started reading some of the stuff and got interested and started talking with everybody else and started going to live streams. And I already had a couple of videos up when I met Jason. I had a couple of my SB7 up, but that really just meeting Paraghoster and meeting everybody, you and everybody from Paranormal Chat and all the live streams. It has inspired me to research this a lot more. It's and a bonus is work. Is my work. It can be stressful, and it really helps me take my mind off work. So that's a bonus that I really like about this. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, UCI got the sun. Yeah, he got the sun one. Yeah. Yeah, and that was before I started doing the Kinzer test one or whatever it's called. There was the Zener test. I did I was just drawing random shapes, and he got sun. That was pretty sick. Yeah, the more abstract one, exactly, dude. Like, what were the fucking odds? That's definitely that was a little creepy. You know, here's a creepy one for you. When you know how Jason does those, or Paraghoster does those badge or pin giveaways of his. Like the second freaking show I ever was on, he was doing this Twitter thing where you had to Twitter in a guess of the number. It was some between I can't remember what he said. He's like between 5 and 3,000 or something. And I get just some random number popped in my head. I think it was 2,123 or 26 or something. And he goes, "Oh, somebody got it right on the head, or somebody got it right on the button." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Nah, it couldn't have been me." And he said the number, and I was like, "No way, he got the number." But then he said somebody else's name, It's like, okay. So I guessed the exact number that he chose, but he said somebody else's name, and I was like brand new at the time. So I'm not a real big pin fan anyway, but I probably will get a pin because it's more of the thought now. Now that I've known Paragoster for like 3 or 4 months now. That was like my first weekend here, but yeah, I guessed that freaking number right on the button. It was like 2126 or something like that. That blew my mind because that doesn't happen. Stuff like that, like pretty rare. That was pretty trippy. Yeah, it was a broad range of numbers too. It was maybe not 5 to 3,000, but it was like 100 to 3,000 or something. It was a broad range of numbers you gave to guess. It's pretty funny. Oh no, you know what? About the stream, I'm actually gonna be closing this down like really soon. I was originally gonna close it down like half an hour ago, but I started talking. I'm gonna try to smoke the cigarette and then I'm gonna call it. I keep having to relight it because it's to roll in tobacco. No, man, maybe tomorrow, dude. Are you gonna be on the same time tomorrow? Yeah, because if you're on the same time tomorrow, man, either tomorrow or God, I forget which freaking day it is. Because I work graveyard shifts, so it's Wednesday today. Yeah, so if maybe Thursday, if not Thursday, what about Friday? I don't know. One of these days, one of these next 2 days. Yeah, man. Tomorrow, if you're, I don't know. We'll just see. Nah, definitely though. I definitely want to do this with more like-minded individuals, man, for sure. Yeah, I know smoking's bad, Ghost. I know. It's my worst vice, really, besides coffee. I drank for a while. I got rid of drinking. That was a terrible vice. If I get rid of cigarettes, I really want to quit. You know what's ironic is my good friend that I hang out with, he cold turkey quit for 5 years. And I was really seriously thinking about trying to quit about a month ago. And he met some girl and he started partying and he started smoking. And he's like, guess what? I started smoking. And I didn't tell him I was thinking of quitting, but that kind of the timing on that was annoying. Because yeah, I honestly, I know I need to quit. Trust me. I that's why I'm switched. Rolling tobacco is my flimsy attempt of cutting back at least, which has worked. I used to smoke a pack a day, 20 cigarettes. Now I smoke maybe 10 to a dozen cigarettes a day. Coffee. See, for me, I don't think coffee is good because it gets me wired. It gets me like right now, I'm not on caffeine. This is me laid back, just like cooling. And I like me now. I don't like me on crazy caffeine. And I can say that legitimately because I literally drink a can of Starbucks double shot, whatever espresso or whatever that damn can is every single night. Well, 5 nights a week at least. A lot of times on my nights off because I work a graveyard shift at a grocery store. And I work from 10:30 p.m. to 6:30, 7 o'clock a.m. every morning. And I'm always cracking that sucker open about midnight because that's how I get through. That's how I get through that's how I've done it for 2 freaking years. So yeah, I know it's good. It pays my bills, but it's just the feeling, man. I want to just find a way to get that energy without that feeling of it's like I've got to do 1,000 things. Yeah, 2 packs a day. Screw that. I guess like back in the day when I was like younger, I might have like a couple times smoked a pack a day, 2 packs a day, but not ritually. My gramps smoked 2 packs a day. He said he would get up in the middle of the night, put his feet over the edge of the bed, grab his pack of smokes, sit up or whatever and smoke a cigarette, then put the cigarette out and go back to bed. So he would wake up in the middle of his sleep and have a cigarette. I've never done that. I'm not that avid of a smoker. Yeah, UCI, yeah, love smoking cigarette. Yeah, dude, yeah, I'm with you. There's times when they're just great, man. But then there's like I know they're killing me, man. Like I gotta Money too, man. I'd have more money every month. It's all good. It'll work out. Yeah. For the record, I've been smoking for a while now. I started smoking when I was approximately 16. So 21 years. I'm 37. 21 years I've been smoking now. Whew. I'm going to tell myself I started at 17 just so it's not over 20. It's crazy. Back when they were $2 a smoke or a pack. Yeah. Back then, too, I knew a girl in high school that her parents owned a gas station, and she would just slip the money in the register for the cartons, and then she'd come and sell the cartons for $2 a pack. So she probably single-handedly got a couple dozen kids addicted to freaking tobacco through her parents' fucking gas station she owned at the time. Angie. I wonder what's happening to Angie. I haven't heard anything of so many people. That's funny. Old memory. $0.50 a pack. Wow. I love chemicals in my cigs. Oh, UCI. Yeah, that's funny. All right, guys. You know what? We just cracked the 2-hour mark. Yeah, I just saw that. I think I am going to wrap this up. Thank you all. Thank you, Ghost Gazette. Thank you, UCI. Thank you, Ian. Thank you guys for checking me out. Thank you for anyone that's in the background chilling. I'm going to wrap this up. This is my first live stream, even though it's like the third technically, because I did a pre-show live stream, which wasn't for my show. It was just a place for people to hang out and chit chat while we waited for like the big shows to come on. And then earlier today, I did my very first stream, and I somehow stopped airing it. So I had to open up a 1.5. That's what this one is. This one went 2 hours. So funny. So I think 3 hours altogether I logged. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everything. Yeah, nice chatting with you guys. And I look forward. UCI, I'll try to hit you up tomorrow, man. If you're on the same time, let me know, man. I'll invite you. So yeah, thank you guys. Have a good one, guys. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you're at. See ya. Guess I gotta close it. Wrong button. All right, see you guys.